Hey guys, welcome to the Elevate Your Soul podcast. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about loneliness. So loneliness is not the same as being alone, because being alone is actually like a physical thing. No one is around you. But loneliness is actually an emotion and a feeling. Just because you're around people all day at work or around your family or flatmates when you come home, or even when you're at parties and hanging out with friends and going out for dinners, it doesn't mean that you cannot feel lonely. People can also feel really lonely, although they're surrounded by a bunch of people. And people can be alone most of their time and they don't have feelings or suffer from the feeling of being lonely or loneliness. So how is that? Well, I'm going to break this down for you in this podcast. So listen up. In order to feel lonely, you have to feel a disconnect. You have to feel a disconnection from other people in your life. You will feel isolated and you will have no sense of love and belonging. So if you do not have a relationship with yourself, you are most likely going to suffer from feelings of loneliness. The better relationship you have with yourself, the less you're going to feel lonely. So the first step is loving yourself and creating a better relationship with yourself, such as accepting yourself for who you are, unconditionally loving yourself, not loving yourself because of the goals you set and the goals you achieve, or of the accomplishments you made, or how successful you are. Just unconditionally loving yourself for simply being you and having a life here to experience on earth. Start having compassion for yourself and be loving towards yourself. Yes, we all make mistakes. Do you allow yourself to make mistakes without beating yourself up? If so, good. If not, start practicing today. You are human. We are all human. The only thing you can do is try the best that you can to be a good person and to help others. And we can't always make everyone happy, but we can try. But as long as we're not trying to the point that we lose ourselves and disregard our own wants and needs and disregard our own values. Once you learn to truly love and accept yourself and have a better relationship with yourself, you'll enjoy your own presence and your own company so much more without those feelings of loneliness. My next suggestion would be authenticity and vulnerability. These are two key words that you're going to have to try to live by. Yes, it's scary. Yes, it's fearful, but you need to find the courage anyway. Be authentic and be vulnerable with other people, especially your friends and those ones who are closer to you. When we are being authentic, we are being our true selves, and we're not hiding or putting up walls or acting in a certain way that we feel we need to act in order to be accepted and part of a group. When we're being vulnerable with others, we put down any blocks or shields and allow ourselves to really say what's on our mind without purposely, intentionally hurting anyone, and also expressing how we truly feel. And once you're being truly authentic and vulnerable with other people, only then can you harvest these deep, meaningful connections and relationships with other people in your life, which end up being so much more satisfying and so much more fulfilling. Because all we really want is to feel understood and to be loved for who we truly are. And in order to feel understood and loved for who we truly are, we need to be authentic and we need to be vulnerable. And once we do feel more understood, for who we really are and how we feel and why we do the things we do and why we feel the way we feel, then we end up feeling much less alone and way more supported. And just a note on social media, you can use social media to feel more or less alone. The choice is yours. If you're going on social media to look at your news feed of all your friends who are hanging out in big groups and going out for dinners while you're at home alone, then no shit, you might struggle more with feelings of being lonely if that's how you're spending your evenings. Whereas if you're going on social media and watching YouTube videos on loneliness and how to feel less lonely, that might be more productive with your time and might help you feel less lonely. So if you're wanting to avoid feelings of deep loneliness, first start with having a better relationship with yourself and loving yourself and enjoying your own company and your own presence. And then be fully open, authentic, and vulnerable with others around you in order to create a deeper connection with the people who are in your life. And that will make you feel so much less lonely and so much more supported and understood. I hope you guys can find the courage to be authentic and be vulnerable. If you guys want to chat about this with me online, please feel free to do so and let me know what you think. Also, if you have anyone who suffers from feelings of loneliness or just anyone who you think would benefit from this podcast and this piece of information, please share it with them, share it on social media or send it to them personally. Let's help as many people as we can together as a community and a tribe. I love you guys. See you on the next episode. Ciao.